For those that are trying to find the truth, you have to unlearn what you have learned. Throw away everything you ever were taught in the school books and basically start over. Let's take a look at this footage of the moon during the day. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is with a Nikon P900 digital camera. Just take a look at this moon here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. One thing I want to explain to people, when they talk about the so-called moon landing, which is nothing more than a hoax. I've stated before, I don't believe the moon is something that could be landed on. Let's take a look at some of this video footage right now. You can clearly see right through the moon. Okay? This is something that is more like a disk. You never see the other side of the moon, the so-called dark side of the moon. For those that understand the flat earth theory, yes, it's the moon's within the firmament. But again, like the Bible says, it's a light. Okay, don't get it. Don't be confused with what science says. Okay, let's continue on here a little bit more. You can see the transparency. You can see twinkles. As well. Almost like stars being seen through the moon. And also just take a look at the edges. They're not uniformed. I believe the moon is more like, when you look at a ceiling light, semi-rounded in the front, again, but flat in the back. Taking a look again, when you can see right through it. Okay? Seeing the sky right through the moon. Get a little bit of a close-up again. You can definitely see right through the moon here. Okay? If it was a sphere, this wouldn't happen. Okay? Again, the moon is not something that can be landed on. Okay, now look at these images of the moon from the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. These are the so-called northern hemisphere and so-called southern hemisphere. See it flipped over. Okay, now why is this on the flat earth model? Let's take a look, for example, at a ceiling light in a living room. Now just imagine this is a southern hemisphere and the so-called northern hemisphere on the other side. This is how you're going to get it. It's going to be flipped around. Just like you see here with this crude image, the smiley face I made. You're standing here on the northern side, for example, you're going to see an upside down smile. You're standing here, you're going to see it right side. That's exactly what you're seeing here. So when you see the flat earth model, of course, you know, this is just a rough image of the so-called flat earth. I believe it's more like a square within a circle within a square, I should say. Bottom line is, again, if you're in Australia, you know, and you're here, for example, in the U.S., and the moon's, say, for example, around here, that's why you see it like this. Okay? Again, the living room example.
Hi, Blue Fox here. On September 27th, 2015, I took pictures of the eclipse of the moon. I set up my 5-inch telescope using a 17mm eyepiece and took these snapshots. You will notice in the pictures, stars show through the dark portions of the moon. And as I go through them, I'll blow them up a little larger so you can see these stars. I'll point to one. There's a blue star here, a white star. There's another star right here that shows up quite good. And that's that picture. Move on to the next one. You can actually see the stars here. Now we'll zoom in and we'll see a red star with a white star right in here. And then there's 3 stars, a white star, a blue star, and another blue star. And there's a white star pretty much over here. Okay, now this one here, you can see the stars. 1, 2, that's pretty bright. Now zoom in on it. Now there's a red star, white star, showing through the moon, white star, and then blue star again, with another star over here. And as we go further down, we see another blue star and a white star. There's more stars that I'm picking up on this film. They do have 2 stars out here and on the edge, but this is basically closer to the left side of the moon. Moving on, you can see 2 stars here. There's another star here, 2 stars down the bottom, and another star here. So we'll zoom that up for you. So one on the bottom. Some stars shining through. There's another 2 stars. Faint one in the background. And we have this star, blue star, and this white star. Also we have 1 star shining through here.